Hey again, y'all. I'm back. I'm back because I'm talking about the time I went to the Botanical Garden and the planetarium in Medellin. So it may have been it was my first day there, like my first day out. And the planetarium was very, very cool. Sorry, my phone is ringing. My gosh. Okay, so I went there and I really loved how calm it was. It wasn't very busy, and yeah, I just like seeing the variety of plants. It was a good variety of plants, and they had you know how they have random exhibits there at Botanical Gardens. Like they had a desert garden. They had, I don't know, there was this big structure. I'm not sure what it is. I'm really not. But it was very big. Looked architectural. Maybe it's for I have no idea. I don't know what the purpose really is. Okay, but there's kids up under it, under the structure. They were kind of just maybe on a field trip or something. So there's that, and did I say museum already? Museum. I caught some people doing yoga, in the middle of the day, doing yoga. It started to rain on their session. I'm wow, this is very peaceful, I must say. I would love to just be out here in Medellin, going about my days doing yoga in a beautiful garden. There was a restaurant there, and all different kind of plants, all different ones, big palm trees, really big ones, palms, stems, flowers, anything that you could imagine, anything, it was out there. And yeah, so exploring that was real cool. I enjoyed it, taking my pictures and everything, of course. And yeah, I really liked it. You should go too. And then next I went over to the planetarium, which was really just across the street. And I got confused around there in that area. When the Uber driver first dropped me off, I was yeah, we in the right place. He was okay, go this way, and just go that way and you'll be there. And of course, even with maps, I could not get it because I wasn't seeing it. I just ended up walking. I went to the first place, which was actually the Science Center, and was about to try and buy a ticket. It was oh, you trying to go to the garden. It was okay, already.
It's going wrong.
But okay, anyways, yeah, I found the garden just by walking down the street. It was right down the street. So there, and then there's a Science Center, and then I feel across the street, another way, was where the actual planetarium was. It was just kind of in a big plaza, not necessarily anything around it. Maybe, I think it was artwork, installation, sculpture type artwork around it, and there was water. I feel there was water there too, and then a cafe attached to it. So I remember coming around the back of it and then just finding my way in. Thank God it was very easy after that. And really what I wanted to do was just catch the planetarium show, because I really missed that. That's something we would do on field trips when I was younger, just go to the planetarium for the summer sometimes. So that was real cool to watch the show. Now honestly, I was so tired from the day before. I was in there trying my hardest to stay up, really. But all the kids was in there. I was dang, why? I wasn't the only adult. It was maybe a couple, but still it's dang, I'm the only adult in here, and I'm oh yeah, if you hear people talking, it's my family. But either way, what else? So the show was actually really good, and as long as I found something that said Sagittarius on there. But really, it was talking about the creation of the universe. I just to see my constellation out there, see it get some shine, So after that, like I got to explore the planetarium. Of course, like they talked about just different things from space, like people exploring space. They talked about planets. They talked about different energy. I don't know, like, you know, energy type stuff. Not even Big Bang. I shouldn't say it like that. I don't know, just astronomy. Like I'll say astronomy, all the astronomy type stuff. In which I think it was really cool. And yeah, I don't know why I say energy like that. Science. They was talking about the science. Okay. But yeah, they had some interactive stuff. And yeah, overall, I think it was a nice place. Like if you're from Augusta, it's kind of like Fort Discovery, but a little bit more sophisticated. It wasn't like the kitty type, but they did have the kitty type stuff, and they have that in the Science Center, like the one that I was like at first trying to buy a ticket at, which was the wrong place. So yeah, it was just like more like specifically just planetarium there. I'm not sure if you can like maybe get a day pass to kind of enter all three of them, like the garden, the planetarium, and the Science Center. But maybe there is. It might be like a Groupon or something, or just like maybe their version of a Groupon, or a trip like on TripAdvisor, Viator, stuff like that is where you can find, you know, little package deals. And after that, of course, I was hungry. I don't know what be possessing me to go out into the street, not really eating breakfast or eating a lot and eating enough, knowing I like to be on the go. I really do. So I went to this little place across the street. I think I got it was something I tried. I was like, oh, this is actually good. It was like something I tried for the first time. Maybe it was a drink. Maybe it was like an icy or something. It was like an icy or juice. But the guy told me like the price. I was like, what? It's that much? So I just remember getting like maybe 2 flavors. And I was like, dang, he probably looked at me like, American is real greedy. Just real greedy. I know sometimes when I go places and like I order a lot, I feel like people be side-eyeing me a little bit. But I like to try the stuff. I really do. Okay, yeah, now I'm thinking I finally tried the guanabana flavor, in which I believe guanabana is soursop, which is, yes, guanabana is soursop. So I had seen people ordering it at the juice place, like the juice Jugueria Caro on Sonora in Mexico City. Had seen people ordering it from there, like, okay, but the way it looked, I was just like, I don't want no problems today. I don't want to order it and have it just ruin my juice. So, oh yeah, and usually when I would go to the juice stand, I would already have like so much other stuff, and when I would buy, like, I would just go ahead and buy a big thing of green juice and finish it in like a day or a day and a half. So I didn't really have the hands to be carrying stuff. Like, you gotta be able to move, like, and then get your keys out and get in the door. And in that place, I walked up like 4 flights of stairs for the Airbnb every day. So yeah, I ain't want no problems like wasting all my little juice. But either way, I know I tried something that was guanabana flavor there for the first time. I was like, dang, I've been missing out. So I really enjoyed that, and it took me forever to, it's like my, I didn't have a SIM card for Colombia because I have T-Mobile, right? Now T-Mobile, it's gonna get you where you need to go. Like if you have like this certain plan, like where you can go to other countries and, you know, like it'll cover you. But if you really want it to go fast, like you can pay, or you may be able to have a plan where we go to other countries it's automatically fast. I'm not sure. I'm not a T-Mobile sales rep. But yeah, it'll get you around. You don't always need to buy a new SIM card in all the countries you go to if you have a specific plan. So I was trying to order my Uber so I can get to the restaurant, Donde Dario, which I mentioned in my other video. but still, it wasn't working. So at some point, I was like, hey, it's time to just go for the taxi. So I prefer Uber there because Uber just doesn't cost as much as the taxis. Or maybe I perceived it to be that way. Possibly. Was it? I feel like from where I went to planetarium, I don't think it was very far at all. And I may have paid 16 or 18. But I feel like I could pay less to go there. Maybe just from what I had been seeing. Maybe online or from what the guy who I met had told me. It was like an American guy I met the day before, the night before. He was like, yeah, like Ubers and stuff, they shouldn't cost you really no more than like, you know, $5 or $6. Because if it's more than that, it's like, dang, where you going? Honestly, where you going? In Medellin, like, can't imagine like just a quick trip being more than that. No. So yeah, I thought it was cool, and I can see what else I got into in Medellin and more videos. I hope you like them. Coming up soon. Oh yeah, coming up next will be like me going to Botanical and me going on a tour of Comuna 13. But you know, we'll get into those later on another video. Bye.